So section 1, Halachic source in order of the precedence. The Pasuk Dvarim states, if shall be a destitute person among you, any of your brethren, in any of your cities, in your land, in your land that Hashem your God gives you, you shall not harden your heart, nor close your hand against a destitute brother. It's from Dvarim 15, verse 7. Let me read it again, and you see clearly that there is clear instruction, right? If there shall be a destitute person among you, you meaning your family, right? I mean, my family is closer to me than my neighbors, right? Among you brethren, now we're going like people maybe in my town, in brethren in your cities, right? So it's first responsibility in your land that Hashem your God gives you. Meaning here we go with people of Israel, right? Yerushalayim especially, right? Gives you. You shall not harden your heart, and then all other people, of course. You shall not harden your heart, nor close your hand against the destitute brother. Okay. From here, the sages have the right priority list for the distribution of tzedakah. One should first give his relatives who are in need, prior to indigent, not relatives. Again, when we say relatives, they must be poor, right? Okay, so if they are not poor, so you're not allowed to give them. Okay. So as a gift, I mean, you can give gifts, but not from your Maaser. Let's put it this way. So if you want, for example, you have relatives, they're not struggling, but they would use some money, for example, right? So they need to buy a car. The car is from 1967, right? So they need a little newer one from 83. So you want to help them with money. Okay, so you help them with money from your own money, from as a gift, right? Not from Maaser, unless they're very poor. Continue. This is not to say that one should assign all his tzedakah to the relatives who are in need and leave nothing for non-relatives. Those guidelines will be explained later in this chapter. Again, so of course, everybody would give to their relatives. It's nice that your relatives have you, right, as a rich person who support them. But what about others who are not so fortunate? The whole family is struggling. So what they should do? And we will see there is a cap on how much you should give to your relatives. That's 50% or so. That's majority of the paskim, right? 50% tzedakah and 50% of your Maaser to give to other people. Of course, there are exceptions if they need to make a wedding, if they need surgery, this and that. Like one time they need to pay rent because the guy is out of job for a few months now. So that's exceptional circumstance. But otherwise, it's under normal circumstances should not give more than, I think it's half. I think, but it's okay. And of course, there is exception. Among one's relatives, there are certain priorities, right? Of course, I mean, if they are observant or not observant, as we said, right? Similarly, there is a list. There is a priority list when distributing tzedakah funds among non-relatives. So, I mean, as we understand. So I would say we have to look at this this money as an investment. As investment, right? So investment meaning that you want, since you have a choice whom to give, so you want this money to bring as it's my personal idea, right? To bring as much as possible your merits to you and make Hashem happy, right? So meaning that with your money, people are going to do mitzvahs. They're going to pay for children's education. They're going to learn Torah. They're going to buy books. They're going to have Shabbos meal, let's say. Right? So I don't want to give money and this money are going to be used against me. I mean, counted against me, and right? Because they use my money inappropriately. Below we will present the general priority list. However, there are many factors that may change the order, as will be explained throughout this chapter. So, of course, as we said, there are many times like a one-time exception, but exceptions are exceptions.